Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. I see you, Ford man. Welcome aboard, Kenny. Thank you, and thank you for sharing us out. And Carl is here. I know some other people are probably here as well. If you happen to be watching this on the replay, thank you. And don't forget to do that thumbs up thing. Okay, we're in for a good evening, as the title says. We're going to be guessing the channel, and then Holly by Golly will be coming on. If somebody does guess the channel, we'll be doing a $5 scratch off for the winner. And I have some good news. Only a few Crocs today. Is that all? Shucks. Well, what I have to say is a full, it's not a full Croc. It's not BS. Oh, Linda would say, well, that's a B word. Anyway, got a call from the guy I bought the 91 Ford, the F700, and I knew there was an issue. I mean, he was upfront and honest in the ad that no title. He's going to have to apply for a lost title. And of course, he never got it titled in the first place, so he'd have to go back to the owner that sold it to him, and that kind of a pain in the butt. But I was willing to go through it. Good news, he found the title. So maybe Monday might run up there to get the title, or I'll have him mail it to me. But that's good news. Midgets with small hands that love cabbage. No, but I've seen a similar one on the Cabbage Patch Kids channel. RV carnies. Oh, carnies. Okay, midgets with small hands that love cabbage. This is great. Todd Johnson, welcome aboard. Papa Drew's always got the best. The best. Well, hang on. Carl's right up there. And Mark from HitchUpAndTow, I tell you what, you get the three of these guys together. Mark might be here tonight. I don't know. But you get the three of these guys together, and then, oh my goodness. But Papa Drew can carry the load all by himself, so can Carl. Small men with large units that walk to the left because of the weight. Is that it? I was wondering. There's a few, I just thought, well, they walk like this, and their guts stick out to the moon. I mean, look at their waddles. They waddle. Like, can't you just walk straight like a normal person? No, they walk like this. I was like, I know a joke about that, but I'm not going to tell it tonight. But no, it's not them, Papa Drew. It's probably a good guess, but no, I don't think any of the people on the channel walk to the left like that. Well, then maybe. Maybe. I haven't actually seen the only person I've seen walking on one of the videos was a son. He looked to be about 11, maybe 12. Hey, might have been even 13. But yeah, he was walking straight, and he climbed up on a lighthouse pedestal. So that might help you guess the channel if you've ever seen that on a video. So yeah, I'm geeked about the title for Benet. I got some painting done in Synchronicity this afternoon because it was kind of spitting rain off and on. Power outage for a little while, but I fixed that. Turned out to be my fault, not the weather's fault. Low birds today, saw 3 sharks. Wow. Holy cow. A lawyer sighting. Let's see, Red-Headed Riding Hood just posted something. By the way, I did not get a mouse to replace a dead mouse from this morning. I never left the property. Well, actually I did. I went and got some ice cream at the corner store. So I'll have it tonight after supper. But, yeah, we had a pretty good thunderstorm here about an hour and a half ago. Didn't lose power then. It was the rain shower before that, I'm like, what? This is, 2:30. I went outside and no power in the bus. Like, what's going on? Don't know, but the GFI on the side of the house was tripped. It could have been from one of the extension cords. I disconnected all of them, and now it's a direct hookup to synchronicity. Ground around the school is all mud. I almost put the F-250 in a ditch trying to turn. It was fun. I hear you. Yeah. Is that the 250? Is that a 4x4? Anyway, I see ditches as a challenge, but I was on the way home yesterday, Friday afternoon, late, coming home from Greenville after helping Tom. We had to run and get a motorcycle frame. It was from the 70s. It was like probably an enduro, pretty big dirt bike frame, but and kind of heavy actually. It was a two-man job to load it. No motor on it. But, it had its tires and stuff. But anyways, on the way home, let's see. Right away, I had to hook up the second battery. And then I got to where, okay, I'm about 5 miles from home. And, yep, sure enough, voltage went way down. And after a bit, the fuel pump quit because it didn't have enough power. So I just coasted for a ways. And pretty soon I was like, oh, there's a good place. I can pull over off the road, kind of on a little, looked like a access for a field. But there was a pretty big ditch on either side of this access and a lot of trees. I was in the shade. And then I realized I'm parked next to a swamp. Wasn't a big swamp. But talk about, I think the mosquitoes were as big as turkey buzzards. Okay, can't move the schoolie. F-250 is a V10, old school 4x4 with locking hubs. Yep. So just putting in a 4x4 doesn't nothing. You have to get out and lock the hubs. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. I've had locking hubs. It's not really a pain in the ass if you get to do it ahead of time. Let me scroll up here, except I can't scroll up. Maybe I can. Let me try. I don't have a mouse. So I may have missed something while I was yakking. Tricked out genos. What the heck is a geno? Some kind of bird? Why won't this scroll up? There we go. Okay. I think I'm almost caught up. See, Todd, we don't live in a swamp. I live in a slough. Don't insult my home. A slough. Is that how you say it? Like sloth or slough? 2 fingers to scroll. Is that what it takes? Oh, I'll be darned. Well, that's cool. Will that work anywhere that I'm at? Whoops. No, that didn't work over here. Let me try again. So I've got those arrows That's not scrolling on the picture side. Oh, somehow I highlighted that. But I can go up and down with two fingers in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Taking the side-by-side out with dinner and drinks. Cool. Take that lady you were telling me about. Slow. Wide, shallow bodies of constant moving water. It's called a slow. Or slough. Maybe I need the pronunciation key. Pronunciation key. Please. Don't forget the S or the umlauts and the accent marks, and dashes, and the short and long. A slough. Thank you, Linda. A slough. I never knew that. You learned me something. A slough. We use the word slough when we get to the letter S in the book. No, we use the word slough like whole slew of things, meaning a whole bunch of things. It could be a whole slew of one thing, like a whole slew of bananas. Or it could be a whole slew of vegetables, which might include bananas. But those are fruit. Let's say a whole slew of fruit and vegetables. There. Slew. I wonder if there's any other meanings for it. What a whole slew of bull crap I'm slinging out here. We're slinging out slews. Or at least I am. I'm too giddy tonight. It was a very good day. Very good day. And it all boils down to that. Don't dwell on negative things that are bothering you. Just forget it. Think about good things that you're going to do, something that you want to do, something that you're really focused on. Like I'm kind of focused on the trucks and synchronicity and getting the yard cleaned up, getting stuff done. But I'm not, not under pressure today about it. I'm just kind of like, everything's cool. Kind of just laugh it off and keep going. Somebody said, well, that neighbor of yours, and I said, well, if he says something to me, I'll just say, God bless you. That'll either make him think or piss him off so bad he'll have a heart attack. That's sad. That's bad. Oh, comment of the week went to Grand Marais. Grand Marais made a comment on the most recent video that I did where I happened to be at the Walmart parking lot. I think the video's name was called Peaches and Cream, ? Anyways, I did a little video there. It's about 4 minutes long. And I happened to notice, well, there was a schoolie when I first got to Walmart. And then by the time I got out, the schoolie was gone. In my mind, I thought it was a local motorhome school bus schoolie. It was all painted nice color green. Then I noticed a van from Rhode Island with a deck on top and reflectix in the windows and blanket in the passenger window, but still letting a little air in. I'm like, oh, these people are traveling. And I saw the girl go in the back of the van. But by the time I walked over there, the van was shut and I couldn't, wasn't trying to see in, but I knew that, it was kind of private, so I didn't. We got hit by the baby storm, Dave. Anyway, I didn't do the knock. I did leave my sticker and a deal on the windshield under the wiper. I haven't heard from them. Doesn't mean I will. Maybe they didn't, never even saw it. Maybe it blew off in the wind. That's okay if that's what happened. It's all right. But Grand Marais, Troy, he made the statement about it that, he said something about my good spirits, that he was trying to be more outgoing like me. That's cool. And then he said, looks like Walmart might be a good place to meet women. And I wrote right back to him. I said, Troy, think about what you just said. If I see a pink motorhome, I'm not approaching it. You can. You and Papa Drew, help yourself. All right, let me see if I can scroll up with 2 fingers. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, Dave, it was I was surprised because Dennis and Don, they were outside and they almost screamed like little girls when we got that one boom. It was already done raining and everything else. And bam! I mean, it was big. It cracked. And I figured right at that point your house fell in the swamp. But I was painting with a tiny, fine brush along the edges of the window, and I didn't even flinch. Normally, I would have been in there screaming like a little girl. But no, I didn't even flinch. Like, oh, that was beautiful. I'd have been maybe cussing if I had jumped and got paint all over or spilled the paint. Oh, that'd have been terrible. Brand new pint of paint, $17. Not pint, quart. But still, last year it was $13. Now it's $17 for the same stuff. Oh, well. I think that might have something to do with petroleum or just something to do with everything. Not just the petroleum or the cost of petroleum or the cost of shipping because of the cost of petroleum. It all adds into it. Now we can't get this petroleum-based product to market unless we charge more, not only for the petroleum that makes up the product, but the diesel that it takes to get the product to market. I don't think we can win. Don't give up hope. Maybe those windmills up by M22 will give us enough power. What do they call that? NIMBY. Not in my backyard. I think they're kind of cool. But I've heard that birds get killed all the time by these big wind turbines. And I guess one fell down somewhere. It was terrible. Nobody got killed, I don't think. But it was, yeah. You certainly wouldn't want to be around one of those when it does decide to tumble. Yeah, that would not be good. All right. Now, if you look to the southwest here, southwest, you can see Dave and I waving. Midwest Picker and I are waving at the feature channel that was on the beach across the water. The Hermit with Wi-Fi says no storms there yet. Now, have we officially entered into the not tornado, hurricane season down there? Is that officially underway? Or is that not until September, October? I cannot remember. I'm not a Floridian. Oh, Tina's got a link up. Finding Kitschy Itty Kippy. Cool. I think she's got her video up. We were talking about it this morning. She called me and we yacked about it for a while. She did mention it on my live stream. I checked about an hour ago to see if she'd posted it, and she hadn't. But Facebook says she posted a link, so I'm sure it's to YouTube. So if somebody wants to throw up Tina's link later on after this show, you can go watch her. But yeah, she went from the schooly UP thing. She said she got itchy feet. She couldn't stick around and she wanted to do something different. So she went to this kitschy itchy Kitty, kitty, ah, kitty is, well, man, what? Kitty, itty, kicky, I think. So definitely a Potawatomi Native American something. Or I don't know what tribes are up in the Upper Peninsula. Down here in the Lower Peninsula, predominantly in my area, it was Potawatomis. Yeah, that's actually for some people a different word to say, but I grew up, actually knowing some Potawatomis. So, close to Daytona Beach. And there's Tina Langquist Lake. Let's see. What else did I miss? Nothing. All right. So anyways, that is a lake. It is a Great Lake. Sue knows what it is. I think Linda does too. If you guys look at your map of Michigan, well, all you got to do is hold up your hand. See this right over here, that's Saginaw Bay. And then up here, that's Traverse Bay. I gotta go, oops. Whoop. I'm not doing it very good. Anyways, yeah. Right here is Grand Traverse Bay. Traverse City is about right here. Bay City. The M22 meetup is about right there. Now this is just the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. Anyway. See? That's why, us trolls anyways can show people on our hand where we live. It's hard to do in other states. Okay. I like this one. Carl, what are those? Do you have those down there? 8 o'clock. Okay. I think we might be off here, Tina, by 8. And I will make sure I watch instead of going out in synchronicity and painting. That's what I was doing this afternoon. Doing some interior painting, seeing how it rained. Did you get rain in Belleville? We posted your link, Tina. It's up there. Scroll up. Sue or Linda put it in there. And I've learned how to scroll with, whoops. Oh no. I was trying to scroll and all of a sudden I got something, I can't even read it. Tina's the outsider. There's Tina's link. Yeah, Sue, Lucky Dog. Put your link up. Megavan Mike, is he here? Cool. Hitch Up and Tow. Now we got the 3 comedians. We got Papa Drew. We got Carl. And we've got Mark from Hitch Up and Tow. Watch out. Hike your pants up, cross your legs. Here we go. Second was the link to her premiere. Oh, thank you, Sue. I missed that. See, I'm still learning how to scroll with 2 fingers on this stupid mouse pad on the Chromebook. See, now, okay, now I can do it. Gosh, that goes fast. Yeah, it is Lake Huron. You're correct. The previous backdrop picture was Lake Huron. And you are looking on the beach, you're looking kind of west. And I said southwest. So Lake Huron would be proper for finding where me and Midwest Picker are. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. We actually did. Sue can tell you, or Linda. We did Megavan Mike. Oh gosh. I don't know. I can't see show more unless I open up another device, which I don't have, and go on to YouTube to see show more. But pretty sure we did Megavan Mike a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months. But that was a good guess, though, Tina, because I actually thought of him when I was watching your video, thinking, oh, yeah, to do a video with Megavan Mike. And I go, wait a minute, I think we did. And then I already had this particular channel in mind. So July 19th is when we did Megavan Mike. Okay. So it wasn't that long ago. Cool review for the featured channel. Family with kids and a Great Dane. They are Canadian. They have a travel trailer and they are part-time RVers. And this particular picture is in Canada as well. Happens to be the aquarium in Toronto. They did a cool video there too. Well, I mean, when you think about it, this is underwater in an aquarium at this facility in Toronto. I mean, the aquarium or wherever it's called. You know, very cool. They've had these great big huge tanks of fish and stingrays and you name it. But this is really cool with the purple light. I think it's cool. Ha, funny. Monster Barracuda. Wasawas. I don't know who Wasawas is. I'm not subscribed to that channel. Wasawas has just posted a video for a Monster Barracuda. Maybe they're talking about the Plymouth Barracuda. Had a girlfriend that had one of those, with fastback Barracuda. It was a 73. Yeah, it was a 73. That was a hot little car. All right. Now, Holly by Golly should be on here in about half an hour. Hope she's sooner. I gotta pee. Okay. Okay, so hold that bar down and scroll or push. I should know how to do this, and I do know how to do it. It's just I'm so used to a regular mouse, a rollerball mouse. Now, don't ask me why it's freezing up. It shouldn't be freezing up right now. The angry chicken on wheels. Angry chicken on wheels, yeah. That started out this morning talking about chickens on Bob and Sue's channel, or actually Bob's channel, Lucky Dog Productions. He was doing the truck driving simulator, and somehow they were talking about chicken breasts. And I had just come in, I heard the word breasts, and I said, what? You've got my interest. What about breasts? Oh, chicken, never mind. Yes, between 1 and 5K, you're correct. What other clues can I give you? Fantastic photography. Now, Linda was kind of discouraged that all this photography is so generic. Well, I kind of do that on purpose to kind of lead you astray. That I let you think that the next background picture is going to give it away. You'll know exactly whose channel that is just by looking at that campfire. LOL. Came in when we were talking about pounding the chicken breast. Yes, that's correct. Oh, pounding the breasts. Then we talked about Tarzan. Oh. Do you think he taught Jane how to do that too? Never mind. You know, they say that show, the movies, the show back in the 50s, was actually rather risque at times. I don't know about that. I didn't see anything. I was 5 years old. Come on. It's inappropriate to make a dad joke if you're not a dad. It's a faux pas. Well, I am a dad. Did you hear about the yardstick factory closing down? I'll wait. Holly will let you know. Hard to go to work and hold your tongue. You know, I know Papa Drew has that issue, and I know I bet HitchUpAndTow. I mean, Mark, he probably has the same problem. Yeah, yeah, she does. She does. Mine too. Yeah, right off the bat this morning, 9 o'clock, and I'm thinking about breasts. Well, I was probably thinking about them before I even woke up. I don't know. I got some nice pillows. Said Tarzan pounds his breasts and his yellow. 10 or 15 minutes. Okay. Make it 10 before I pee my pants. Wait, I'm not wearing pants. All right. She says more like 15. And it'll probably be 20. They know I'm talking back and forth with you. Well, what is when? Yeah. Before what? Oh, well, they know it's Holly by golly. They're all waiting. They're all waiting, plus you're in the title tonight. Well, you are. It's too late to change it. Air fried chicken. That sounds kind of good. Okay. So Red Up Women's Mixed Box. This is by RV Butterfly. Red Up Women's Mixed Box. There's more to the title, but that's RV Butterfly. Just posted a video. And you always become my father when I saw the disappointed look in my mother's eyes. Yep. You know what? I was young, very young, and we lived out in the country, and my dad did not want anything to do with yard work. But we lived far enough out in the country and off the road far enough. Yeah, there was a path around the house and a path to the chicken coop. And, you know, as far as making the path in the summertime when the grass is 3 feet deep, you just use a sickle bar, kind of widen it out a little bit. They didn't care, you know. Well, you know, my mom cared because she knew people with nice lawns and all that. You know. Dad didn't care. He just, nah, good enough. Well, as I got older and kind of figured out what mom liked, well, I started dragging junk lawnmowers home from the neighbors that they threw on a burn pile or a scrap metal pile. And, hey, can I have that lawnmower? Yeah, take it home, kid. I have 4 or 5 lawnmowers, junk lawnmowers down in Dad's other garage, workshop. He comes home one day, says, what are you doing? I said, I don't know really, but watch this. And I started up this big old lawnmower. You know, stop. Turn it off. You know, so I turned it off. He says, did you check the blade? I said, no. He says, that's the first thing. You never start a mower without you check that blade, make sure it's on tight. And while you're under there, maybe sharpen it up with a file so it'll cut better. I said, okay, Dad. Then he even showed me how to take one off. And even back then, they were either 9/16 or 5/8. Now you can find them with 1/2 inch. But anyways, usually one 9/16 bolt that held the blade on them. He showed me he put a nail in the edge of the workbench, and I already knew how to use the grinder, but he taught me a little bit more. It's always run the grinder down just like you would with your knife, because I knew how to sharpen my knife on the grinder. And, I was 8 years old. Anyways, he says, and then when you flip it over, you got to do the same thing. But it's a little harder because you got the guard. But just be patient with it. Run along the edge of the grinding wheel. He says, now, watch this. He'd sharpen one side. And then he put it on that nail on the edge of the workbench. He says, see how it's tilting? He says, the unsharpened side is going down, right? Yeah. He said, well, okay, watch this. And he ground down that side. And he said, this is the side I just sharpened. He put it back on the workbench, along the edge on that nail, and it was almost level. Now he says, you got to take off a little bit more, get it sharp, and pretty soon that thing was balanced. It was level. He says, that way you don't have a vibrating blade that could be dangerous on the lawnmower. Huh, I didn't know that. He said, if you hit a rock and you bend that blade too far, don't use it. Get a different blade or a new blade. I can't afford a new blade. Yeah, I know, neither can I. But he's taught me a whole lot about lawnmowers and, safety first. He taught me also how a coil works. He says, here, hold this wire. And he pulled the rope. Ah, God, I wanted to. Yeah. Pyromaniacs. Yes, we are, son. Oh, I love that. That is great. I got to put that up. That is excellent. Goes with the fireplace, too. You don't actually have to have a fire at night. We're not allowed to here at the lake. My bucks just put up a video. Here at the lake, or actually Algoma Township, you cannot have a fire after dark. So we have to have ours during daylight hours. We were talking about that this morning. That's the same fire pit that I just showed you in the other. Yeah, he didn't say get that junk out of here. Oh, that would have been terrible. No, he didn't mind. Well, the parts that we didn't use, well, Dad had a scrap pile too. But then gradually, those paths around the house got a little wider and a little wider and a little wider and a little wider. And 10 years later, that's how long it took. 10 years later, I was mowing 3 acres. By then, I had a tractor to do it with, a lawn tractor. But yeah, it was mowed on both sides of the driveway, all the way from the road up to the house, which was 300 feet, a good ways, and off up into the hill beside, and all around the chicken yard, and to where the old outhouse used to be, and yeah, it was mowed. Now, some of it was kind of hard to mow because the house is built on a hill. So I solved that in the meanwhile by hauling rocks from neighbor's field in a little red wagon, just like the one that's outside here. I'd bring home rocks. I did this since the time I was 8 years old too. And I was still hauling rocks when I was 12 when I finished. But instead of a hill, it was terraced. It was cool. I love landscaping even to this day. Tina loves campfires. I know you do, dear. You and I had that one down in Mayberry. That was fun. And, last year, M22, they had the fires going. I was the one buying all the firewood so that everybody could keep their fires going. Well, we only had the one. Who were we with? The people with the bar, Coleman's, Camping with the Coleman's. And everybody was there, Sonia, the RV DJ. Melancholy. No, wait. Not melancholy. Melodramatic. No, not melodramatic. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Marshall and his ukulele. Yeah, it was cool. Sitting around the fire. Wow, that's always cool. No matter who and where. The doctor said I can touch myself whenever I want. No, he said you could have a stroke at any time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, melodramatic. Thank you, Linda. And you were there too, come to think of it. I didn't break out in song last year. I might this year. I was telling Tina this morning when we were yakking, so my back has been good. So just pray that it stays that way, because I do have that sciatic nerve that if I pull that muscle just right, I'll be down for 2-3 days and wanting to cry, but I'm a guy, so I don't cry in front of people. That's what was really wrong with me last year at M22. I couldn't hardly stand myself, not from farting, but from the pain in my back. If you see me disappear, it's not be my back. It's just I got to get downwind from y'all. Don't want to embarrass myself. Yeah. I still like that one, Mark. Gosh. Hurry up, Tina. Or not Tina, Holly. I gotta go to the bathroom. The laughing ain't making it any easier. I'll tell you that. I may have to excuse myself here pretty soon. Could it be the Dr. Pepper? Yeah. We're going to change the background again. Gosh. Now, if nobody guesses tonight, I will be changing some of the pictures from this channel for the backdrops, the green screen. I think this is what I love. All sunsets. They go with campfires real well. A campfire or a bonfire on the beach at sunset is cool. Now, I don't know if they're allowed to have a campfire or a bonfire on this particular beach at this particular park. This is a provincial park. I won't tell you the name of it yet, but it is in Ontario. It's pretty big. The worst thing to feel during a prostate exam is 2 hands on your shoulders. Oh my God. Okay, you win. I'm putting it up there. Oh, are the kids in bed? I know they are where you are, Mark. It's late 30 for you guys. Late 43. Which would make it, let me think, basically 1:45 where you're at, Mark and Coral. Oh, wow. She's coming. All right. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to, hopefully she knows how to use this. She said she does. I said the other mouse is dead. Gone. 23:45. I was almost right. I was an hour off. All right. I'm going to get out of the way, and please give a warm welcome to Holly by Golly with a weekly laugh report. Oh, I got to get my pop. You got yours? Or you want mine? You got yours. Okay. If you have problems, I got to go to the bathroom first. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, really? Oh,
Ooh. Oh. 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 Phew. Oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Linda. Hi, HitchUpAndTow. Hi, Lucky Dog. How you all doing tonight? Just a moment, please. Catch my breath. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. That felt good. Hi, everybody. How you doing tonight? Well, I don't have a whole lot for you, but I got a little something. Well, let's start out, I guess. Oh, that did feel good. Anyway, I'll start out with a little bit of news. Oh. I was in downtown. I was in town, and I seen this 84-year-old man breakdancing, right? I was just mesmerized. There was all kinds of people watching this 84-year-old man breakdancing. Anyway, come to find out, he had a bee in his shorts. All right, Linda. Hopefully, I can give you some good news. Did you hear that they made it a law in town that you had to scoop your dog's poop? Anyway, I think I may have said this one last week also. I don't know. Forgive me for repeats, but anyway, walking along, I've seen all these people walking their dogs and they're holding a little bag and a little scoop or a shovel. Anyway, I seen this one woman and she's carrying this little itty bitty dog, but she's also carrying a big shovel. And I walked up to her and I mentioned, they sell little scoops, so you can use a little garden shovel to scoop it up with. And then she goes, "Scoop? Hell, I'm going to bury him. I'll be damned if I'm going to pay $100. Anyway, I got this sign here. You know how they got yield signs and, all kinds of square signs, but they're turned triangular. Anyway, excuse my writing, my drawing. It's not perfect, but guess what this is? Here, I'll show you the bottom. Whoop. Guess what that is? Squirrel crossing. Boy, we don't have many people watching. Did I drop somebody already? Oh my. Where is everybody tonight? Football game was earlier. Everybody on vacation this week? Squirrel crossing, yeah. These slap. Thanks, Linda. When you get a new car and the actual the mileage that the actual mileage that they say and what you get, it's kind of in comparison to your salary and your net pay. There was this guy, he gets an obscene phone caller from another guy. And this guy said, I would like to make love to you. And the guy said, what? Then he says, the guy on the phone said, I would like to make love to you. And then the guy says, I'm not gay, I'm married to a woman. And then he asked, do you just call people up and ask them this? He goes, yeah. He goes, do you ever have any luck at it? And he says, oh, sometimes. Anyway, so the next day, he's telling his friend about this obscene phone caller, right? Then his friend said, well, it's kind of like Ma Bell, you know, the saying for them, let your fingers do the walking. Nobody's laughing. Nobody's replying anyway. That makes me sad. Anyway. Oh, did you hear about the yardstick factory? They're closing down? Yeah, because they just don't make them any longer. You know, there was this man holding a sign standing on a street corner. You know how they do, we'll work for food. Well, this one happened to say, you're going to laugh your butt off, when we had that high temperature and high humidity, like 95-degree temperature and 90% humidity. Anyway, this guy's sign said, we'll work for sunblock. Anyway, thank you, Linda. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I'm glad you like it too, Lucky Dog. Thank you, Linda, for your heart and the knee slapper. My Uncle Cecil, he worked on a barge and he looked over the edge and he saw this guy swimming alongside of it. And he yells down to him, what are you doing? And he said, and he didn't say anything. And so my Uncle Cecil, he writes this note and he throws it down to him. The guy reads it. Then he writes a note, throws it back up. And the note said, I'm drowning, you dummy. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? I've never heard you before. I hope you enjoy me. And Captain Jack Scrapper. Well, this man, anyway, this teacher, he had 2 abscessed teeth, right? And when he went to do the roll call, nobody could understand him. None of the students could understand him. So one of the students asked him, why are you talking without moving your mouth? And he said, well, really, I'm a ventriloquist and my doll called in sick. Hey, Sandra Robinson, how you doing? Well, this man and his wife, they find out she's pregnant, right? They're all excited. But then again, she's all worried that she won't be a good mother. And 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 he says, "Don't worry. You'll be a good mom." She'll say, "Well, I can't even remember to water the plants." Then he says, "Oh, don't worry. They'll water themselves." They were having twins, actually, but I mucked that one out. Hello, Captain Jack Scrapper, Sandra Robinson. Hi, Linda, Jill. Hi, Jill. How you doing today? Well, folks, I'm sorry, but I'm out of here. What I laughed so hard about when I was in the other room, by the way, was that well, I was kind of flipping. I was watching the Dennis the Menace, the movie. Anyway, I flipped down to watch what was on my other favorite channel, and it was showing Dennis the Menace, the show. So I busted out laughing. Thought it was kind of hilarious. Anyway, folks, I'm really cutting it short today. Wow, now everybody's coming in. I guess you'll have to download it and watch the repeat on it to catch me from what I said today. I don't know if I had any good ones. You guys will have to tell them about it. You know, see if I missed anything. No, it doesn't look like I did this week. I told you I didn't have a whole lot this week. Anyway, I'll be flipping it back over to Captain Jack Scrapper here in a minute. I'm glad to laugh out loud at Linda Barker. But anyway. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Peace out. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Signing off. You can finish my pop.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Let me get my hose.
All right. Oh, wait, maze. Let's see. Sandra Robinson, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Jill, welcome aboard. Let me see if I can do this like Linda taught me. Nope. Let's see. Let's see. Good. Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can do this with two fingers, like she says. Yep. I heard her say hi to Sarah. Sarah Begay. Awesome. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoyed Holly's jokes. She loves doing it. All right. I don't think we've had anybody. Oh, Dennis the Menace, I just happened to watch and heard her say about flipping from the Dennis the Menace movie and then finding, the old shows on Antenna TV, and it would happen to be Dennis the Menace. I've watched the old shows. I've never watched the movie. But I will say that Walter Matthau definitely made a good George Wilson. All right, I'll write that down. I got to put 2 chlorine tablets in the pool. Got to remember to do that. All right. I don't know which pop is mine. This one. She left hers for me, anyways. So, I still keep reaching for that silly Don't ask me how that happened. Yeah, he did. He really did. The list. Oh, yeah. It's kind of like my mental notes, Jill. I'll make a mental note to remember to do something, and I always lose the note. So it's better that I write it down right away. Yeah, I did. I touched something, and I got shot right back to the very beginning of StreamYard. All I was trying to do was, see if I missed anything, but I don't think I did. Let me see here. Is this the background that'll give it away? Yeah. So, it looks like, oh, here we go. What's the difference between a Clint Eastwood line and too much? One will make your day, the other will make your whole week. Okay, I like it. Oh my gosh. No, that's not too much, Mark. We're all adults here. It's pretty good. You used to have so many. You and Carl and Papa Drew, you have so many, and I can't even remember them. I mean, I'll start to remember one, and then I get it mixed up with another one. I'm like, oh my goodness. One of these days, I think I'll do a compilation. Write them all down. It was hilarious. Okay. We'll take that down for now. Oh, Troy, welcome aboard. Hey, Tina's going a live premiere at 8 p.m. I probably won't be on here by that time unless somebody actually wins and we do a scratch off. Then we'll be here till 8 for sure. But so far, we haven't had any correct guesses as to the featured channel. So just to let you know, Tina's got a premiere at 8 p.m. You probably already knew that. She probably called you on the phone and said, hey, Troy. Yeah, I'm jealous of it. You're probably jealous that I talked to her for an hour this morning. Oh, gosh. Competition's good. And did I tell you, did you realize maybe, I don't know if you realize it, Troy, you got comment of the week. A comment you made about the Walmart parking lot. That's a good place to meet women. But yeah, you got the comment of the week. Mark says he's guessed out. Okay, Sandra. Oh, well, what we do, Sandra, is I go in, I find a channel that I want to feature, and I go in, they don't know it. They don't know they're being featured. And I go in and I steal. I take screenshots of pictures, or, for instance, this was a video about a particular park that they were at, and I took a screenshot. And I do that for other, for different videos of the same channel. Now, the idea is for you to figure out who they are. And then we give out some verbal clues as well, which they are right now. No phone call for you. Anyways. Yeah, we had a nice chat about the School UP and this video that she's got coming out. So we couldn't pronounce it very well. It was kind of cute. Anyways, yeah, she said she had itchy feet when she was at the School UP, and that's how come she has this other video that's coming up tonight as a premiere. Anyways, back to Sandra's question. We give verbal clues too. So let me go back to this one a minute for you, Sandra. one of the clues was this right here, and that sunset one that was up a little while ago. That was actually a clue. I'll put the daylight one up. I pointed over here, and I said, you know, I'm waving back at the featured channel from over there across the water. Well, some of the people here know that I am in Michigan. I'm north of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Now, there is a body of water, a large body of water to the west of me, which would be Lake Michigan. Now, we did figure out that this has to be Lake Huron because, you know, Lake Huron is a little bit northwest of me, or northeast of me. That's why I said I am to the southwest. So they're on the other side of Lake Huron, which automatically, you know, I shouldn't say automatically, but we confirmed that they are Canadian. Okay, they have an RV. They're not full-time. They're part-time. They love to camp. They have a really favorite park that they go to, a provincial park. They've been to some cool places, and I took screenshots of some of those, and I put them up as background behind me. I have a green screen. And let's see, they also, there's mom, dad, and 3 kids, we believe, and a Great Dane. Don't know the names. I don't know the names of this, you know, the actual name. I know the name of the channel, but I don't know their names, so they haven't discovered it in their videos yet. Cool people, lots of places that they go. They got a nice RV. It's a tow behind, pull it with a pickup truck. Well, did I miss any clues there, Sue? So when somebody does figure it out, Sandra, they win. And I'll mail it to them if that's what they like. It's a scratch-off ticket, $5. Or I'll scratch it off while everybody's watching. Everybody seems to like that. And then if they do win something, you know, I'll send it to them. If they win big, we're going to split it. I should put that in show more as so everybody knows. That's basically how it would go. If you win more than $1,200, then we're going to split it. In other words, you win $2,000, I'm going to get half of it after taxes. I'll pay the taxes. So in Michigan, the taxes, let's see, on $2,000 would be the net take from the lottery winning would be about $1,650, I think. So then we'd cut $1,650 in half. I would keep that half and send the balance to you, so it'd be $825 on a $2,000 win, which sounds kind of chintzy, but hello, that's the rules. I need money too. All right. I hope that explains it. If you need something more explanation, let me know. The approximate number of subs. Well, yeah, the approximate number of subs in between 1,000 and 5,000. So you figure it out. Well, actually, let's narrow it down. It's between 1,000 and 5,000. And they take great photos. And yes, they've been to the Toronto Aquarium. I can prove that even. Here you go, Sandra. Whoops. Yeah, there's a picture from the Toronto Aquarium. We've debated. We think these are the jellyfish. However, they might be a type of anemone. Is that how you say that? Because I always thought jellyfish more or less were on the surface of the water, whereas animals are underneath in deeper water. I don't know. I'm not a or a fish expert by any means, or sea life. I'm not a botanist. Mr. Mach 1 Woodward Dream Cruise. That is a cool cruise over there in Detroit on Woodward Avenue. Never been to it, but I've seen it on videos and stuff. You know, we were talking about that earlier today, Troy. I forget who was saying it, but somebody asked Todd if he's going to come up to M22. You should too. You don't necessarily have to stay all night or anything like that, although that'd be cool. But come on up. Well, God rest his soul, but that's what Traveling Buddy did. He just came up and paid $6 for a day pass. You know? Couldn't stay overnight because he had a nighttime job. And so he'd drive up. Well, now for you guys, it's a little bit further to drive. He was about an hour and 15 minutes away from M22 or M21 at Lake of Dreams Campground. So day pass made sense, you know, especially because he had to work. But, you know, I mean, if you could come up, you know, take a day off from work and maybe come up, stay one night, well, somebody would probably put you up or bring a tent or something. I don't know. There's, James Catanese. He did a day pass. He drove up and then went back. If only we had a naturalist in the chat. What do you want, Linda? Well, I'm going to keep my shorts on. Oh, not that kind of naturalist. Sorry. I like to go all natural. But you knew that. Let's see. Memoni. That'd be great, Troy. I'd love to meet you. And Todd, anybody. You know, come on up. Who knows? I may have extra room in Synchronicity. Sonia says she's going to come, but I can't count on that. That's Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee princess. She say, I want to go with you. Blah, 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 blah. Well, she came over here a couple days ago and got bored. Well, I'm sorry, I can't cater to every need you have. Although it'd be nice, but she kind of got bored and now she went back home. James Catanese is hardcore. Yep, that's true. Yeah, no freshwater jellyfish. Thank you. That's a good observation. So do jellyfish, do they stay on the surface or do they go underneath? You're our expert saltwater expert naturalist at the moment. What do you call a bunch of nudists around a fire? A weenie roast. Oh yeah, that's an old one, Mark. Come on. Sue's got a guess. The Happy Travels. Wow. How is it that you always make these fantastic guesses? Well, this time you're wrong. It's not them. Both. Okay, Carl. Jellyfish do go underwater. Thank you, Sandra. I didn't know. I always seen them, you know, in movies or something. They're on water and you better stay away from them because they sting. I hear it hurts pretty bad. Now you're telling me they're going under the water. I won't go in the water then if I can't see where they are. I've gotten cut on Mark's wife. On coral. Yeah, I cut my leg on coral one time. I fell off a surfboard. I was in San Diego. Fell off the surfboard, cut my ankle on coral. And my buddy says, "Oh my God, you better get to shore. There might be sharks. You're bleeding." Like, yeah, so I did. I did almost I stood up for a little bit on that board, and that's when I went down. So I've only been on a surfboard once where I was actually standing on it. I surfed for maybe 5 feet before I fell off. Anyways, they wander where the food is. Not all jellyfish. Oh, really? I did not know that. How about corals? All of Mark's wives named Coral Cut. Maybe. Oh, my butts, welcome aboard. I just saw you put up a video. It just popped up a few minutes ago. Tiny house people. That's a good guess, Sandra. But it's not them. Let's see if I can do this. Scroll up with 2 fingers. I did. Last Christmas, my mom bought me a t-shirt saying, "I'm a nudist." I haven't worn it yet. I like that. I like that. So welcome aboard, my butts. Oh, we look here. Okay, I think I'm down to the bottom. Yep. And again, I'm reaching for that non-existent mouse. For those of you that don't know, I lost my mouse this morning. It passed away. And so I'm using the touchpad on the laptop. It's a Chromebook. And it's a sensitive sucker for me. Now, Holly says she prefers it. I've never preferred touchpad, mouse, whatever. And then you got to know keyboard things. I did learn how to cut and paste this morning or copy and paste by going to Google and ask, "Hey, how do I copy and paste on a Chromebook?" And it told me, Control C. Once you've highlighted it with your touchpad, which is a pain in the ass. I got 81 entries on Show More. Try to hold the touchpad down to go all the way down to highlight it, and then do the Control C. Now, Control V, which is pasted, that went smooth. Except that when I first did it, I did it 3 times, and StreamYard says you got more than 5,000 characters in Show More. Can't have that. So I had to delete. But that took a few minutes to figure out how to delete stuff, but I did. That was okay. It does tell me there will come a point in time where I may have to send you to Show More to my website, because they will all fit because of the 5,000 character limit. Now, if I start paying for StreamYard, that may change for Show More, but I don't know. All right. We haven't had this one up in a little while. I mean, this one probably just give it right away. It's like somebody's going to win $5 scratch off ticket. Okay, I think we're done talking about jellyfish, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. You think about jellyfish. Well, I thought these were gummy bears, but the cannabis gummies. I don't eat them. I tried them out. They said they kind of make you mellow for anxiety. Well, I don't have anxiety anymore, so I don't use them. I probably should give them away to somebody that will, before they go stale or something. RV Living with the Geezer, he's just put up a video. Okay, we're doing good. Now this is actually, I think it's at that same park, where we had the Lake Huron view. I think this is still the same provincial park. They worked. Yeah, they did work. They actually did calm me down a little bit. I found myself wandering around the little animals. No, I didn't. The whole thing in a nutshell is I didn't really like the taste of them. They worked as far as calming me down. I didn't care for the taste. I know a lot of people love gummy bears, yada yada. I don't. I never have. But I tried them out anyways because they were recommended that it would work and calm you down, and they did. So, but yeah, just I don't know. Gummy bears are not my cup of tea. I don't even know why we're talking about. Oh, I know why. Gummy bears and jellyfish. I'm thinking we should get some peanut butter to go with it. Believe it or not, I had a peanut butter and cheese sandwich this morning for breakfast. We're out of milk, so I don't like dry cereal. I could put a little water in it. Nah, I didn't want that either. So I decided to have the sandwich. I can get the fish going, but not in AC. Did I freeze it? Oh, maybe it's can't get the fan going, but not the AC. Wait a minute. Gummy bears are gross. I'm almost there with you, Sandra. I think the gummy horses and the gummy fish and the gummy pigs, gummy cows. Yeah, I don't like any of them. Peanut butter and jellyfish. Yes, we are weird. Yeah, PBJs, but without the fish. I don't know. Yeah, for a snack, those what are those called? The fish-shaped crackers. They're cheddar crackers, and they're shaped like little fish. What are those called? I can't remember. Put coffee and cereal, it works. Really? I don't know about that one, James. Never tried it. I should think about it. Maybe tomorrow morning. Eve Nielsen just put up her TikTok videos. Some of them are wild. She is good. I like the one she had where she's talking to this lady, and the lady was getting ready to have her fourth child. And he says, fourth child? Really? My gosh, you have that many children at your young age? And the lady said, well, yeah, there's something in the air. And Eve said, yeah, your legs. Goldfish, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, I am one, so I know that's cute. I got to put that up. Good one, Sandra. All right, let's see. We are going on about time to wind this up. But before we do, I would like to have Sue put up Tina's The Outsiders link. It doesn't premiere until 8 o'clock, but I know that Tina would appreciate you coming over to watch her premiere. I will be watching it too, obviously. That goes without saying. If you invited me, I'll be there. Can't reset it with the thermostat. I pulled the power from the pedestal. Everything else seems to work on the pedestal. Oh, pedestal being the outdoor hookup for power. I am lost, Carl. I don't know what you're working on. Oh, your air conditioner, I bet. And I bet you want it to work. Let me think. You're not icing up, are you? Humidity can play havoc with some air conditioners if they're not getting enough airflow. Check your filters. Check where it blows the hot air outside of your camper. Check to make sure it's not plugged up with pollen, cotton. Up here in the springtime, we get cotton off the trees. Not cotton, but it's a type of pollen. And it's just hell on air conditioners. And then, of course, inside, you have dust and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'd check that. Thank you, Sue. Reset by breaker, yeah. Okay. All right, we're getting closer. All that is good. Clean last week. Rear breaker. Reset the breaker. While us armchair mechanics are trying to troubleshoot Carl's air conditioner all the way for me from Michigan to where he's at, way down south in Florida. South in Florida. Trying to think what else it might be. Are you able to pull the cover off, not just the filter, but the cover, and see where your copper lines go through your evaporator coil? That's the one that's on the inside. It's called the evaporator coil. On the outside, it's a condenser. Okay. Carl, do you have a multi-tester at all? I gave one away today. I should have sent it to you. It was a digital one, too. It was only a $15 one. Guy thought I had a yard sale going on yesterday, and I said, no. He said, well, I stopped by, and there was a bunch of tools. And he said, but you weren't here. I said, yeah, I was working in Greenville. But he said, well, I saw a bunch of tools laying on that flatbed truck, and they're not there now. I said, yeah, those are the tools that Sensei Don was sorting. But anyways, I gave him a multi-tester. We had a nice chat. He's had some issues with the same inspector as me, even though he's in the next township over. But that inspector or code enforcement officer does 2 townships. So I'm not worried about the guy. Well, I mean, the inspector. I'm not worried about him. He's okay. He's doing his job. Okay, now it's on the roof. Fan's working well, just a bump in the road. Uh-oh. Well, it's good that the fan is blowing. But at least you get some air moving. And if you can open up a couple, possibly windows, to let the air kind of more or less circulate. I texted the RV guy. I'll bring it to him if he wants. Okay. All right. Well, we are at 7:29 Eastern Standard Time. Well, daylight savings Eastern Time. Da-da-da. And I say we call it. Don't forget to click on Tina's link and put it up in your queue. And she'll be doing her premiere at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Dometic can't reset it. Well, I hope you get it figured out, Carl. If I could run down there and help you with it, I would. Yeah. I'm going to cut you off here, and you guys won't be able to talk back and forth about it. Not fair, is it? I tell you what. Think about it. Both of you think about what it could be, might be, da da da. And then when you go on Tina's The Outsiders premiere, you'll be back in the chat, and we can talk about it more. And Tina's going to be, what are you guys talking about? But anyways, we'll call it a Captain Jack Scrapper raid of the mechanics, the air conditioning experts. All right, I'll see you at 8 over at Tina's. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And always, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard, ladies. We'll catch you Wednesday night at 6 p.m. for Why Do We Say It? And of course, there'll probably be a couple videos in between. Thank you, ladies. End the broadcast. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, James. Thank you, everyone.